Hi there, and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries. My chance to get my hands in a Diffuse challenge. If you want to know what the Diffuse challenge is, head on down to the SI forums in the challenges sub forum, and you see a thread there started by Diffuse. It's his challenge. It's a pretty good challenge. I recommend it to anybody who wants to find out what it's like to play with a newly promoted side from the Van Rama South. So, quick update on how the club got there. So they were promoted from the English Isthmian League Premier Division, and then we won the VNS in the first season. We never really finished top champions most of the time, except for the Skybet Championship and the VNS. And our first season in the Premiership, we finished in 14th. We had about some money for transfers. We went out there, we got ourselves a couple of players. We've done okay. However, this season has been a bit of a, I don't know what I want to call this. It's a bit weird. We didn't really get any wins. It took the match against Leicester where we finally got our first win. And I want to basically thank one of my friends. His name is Sandy. He's got a tactic. I was coaching him, and I tossed in a 4-3-3 to play against him, and he came up with this counter tactic, which isn't bad. We tweaked it a bit for him. It was a very, very inspiring tactic. I started with this tactic. We took a lead, and then with about 10 minutes to go to hold to hold it, I switched to this. This is basically a version of his tactic. I call it Kingstonian Calamity. It's basically to hold the lead down, and we tried other tactics as well. Against West Ham, I went in there with a 4-3-3 against West Ham, but still, it's not. I mean, we definitely pounded West Ham. Rather, West Ham pounded us. Okay, and we managed to hit them on the break, but it doesn't always work because I'm very weak down the flanks, and against West Ham we were lucky because they themselves they played a system that hardly came out, so it made sense for me to pound the living daylights out of them. So basically, I took a sledgehammer to the team. I call this the Kingstonian sledgehammer, and it worked. But against any other team that wants to play with more players in midfield, or they want to play with more players in attack, that's not never going to work because we don't have those kind of players that can pull it off. In fact, to get the point made, we tried it against Spurs, and we lost this match 4-3. It was an interesting match, but the only reason why I managed to get behind Spurs was they left the gaps around, and two goals of counter attacks, but still not enough. Should I have gone into using the calamity system? Nah. I was toying with the idea, but then it would have felt too gimmicky. And the other interesting thing is the Carabao Cup. We've had a phenomenal run in the Carabao Cup. You notice both of them finishing penalty shootouts. Brighton Premier League, we knocked them out. Then we play Everton at home, we knocked them out. And Rui Patricio is my goalkeeper and is a phenomenal shot stopper. In the league as well, a pretty interesting league table at the moment. Watford are still there, 14 matches in, 29 points. Watford looking to play, keeping Man City behind them. Spurs, Chelsea. Look at that. Look at where Watford and West Ham are. This win against West Ham was huge for us. And then we got Liverpool, who started out the season. I think they started out in the relegation zone. There we go. They didn't win their first few matches. They lost to United, then they lost to West Ham, and they lost to Spurs. There was 3 defeats in a row. Then they managed to get a win over Wolves, and they got a massive win against Leicester. And then they lost to Chelsea. They beat Crystal Palace. Then they lost to Watford. Wow. And Liverpool beat Swansea. Then drew against Bournemouth, and lost against City. Lost against Arsenal. Man, this is a common theme. They're not beating any of the top 4 sides. So I don't think Liverpool will finish in anywhere in the European spot. So our target has to be to catch Liverpool. As Kingstonian, that's such a laugh. All right, so how am I gonna play? A lot of this tactic was created largely with one player in mind. Okay, this guy Evran Karadeniz. I got him. I want to use him. and I have a lot of I don't know. I've got a lot of good feelings about this player. I want him to turn into um, my version of Roberto Firmino. Yes, for a moment there, just my head went blank because I'm still recovering from the after effects of seeing um, Sergio Ramos rugby tackle Mo Salah in the Champions League. Still gets my nerves. I mean, I'm really pissed. I'm still thinking about it. I mean, it's just like long gone, still there. Okay, Liam Coyle. I think I'm gonna start with him because he's fit and he's probably he was signed as the player I wanted to hold my back line. So we got Pontiso, we got Coyle, Jack Price is there as well, and then we've got quite a number of players on the bench. Evan Brun is not a bad player, so I'm gonna go with speed in today's game, and then we've got Reece James. Reece James is okay. He's got acceleration, low determination. So Sase is going to be playing as a wingback on attack, but he can't really cross the ball. Wow. Okay, so this is my team. Not a lot of pluses, but hell, man, we're going to give Wolves a good go. I don't know if we're going to do it, but this has been the season thus far. I still haven't settled on how I want to play. It's probably disastrous because I can't find the players that I really want to get, and so we have to make the best out of the players we have, and yeah, try and fit them into a system. Graham comes away with the ball to Romeo. So now we are playing against a 4-4-2. My biggest concern is something like this. You see these two guys coming up the pitch? That is my concern. So the left flank is definitely a problem for us. We've got an inverted wing back playing on that flank. Graham, Goodman, good block. Okay, that's good work from the defenders. Bushnevich to Coyle. Coyle to Pontiso to Evran. Evran plays it to Sase. Sase finds the Higgins, but Higgins Ruben Neves again. To Haps, to Romeo. Or does well, Evran. Pontiso out to Sase. Sase will use his acceleration, buys us a corner. Anything, we'll take it. I wonder why I'm starting with Damien Phelan. That could have been a mistake in my selection. Higgins is brought down. Come on, get ref. Yellow card. We need red cards. Evran Karadinis takes a free kick, and the wall smothers that shot. Haps with the throw to Valencia. Valencia turns it for Ruben Neves. Okay, good news. If that's what they are left with as choices for shots, then we're doing something right. The idea here is to maintain some kind of solidity, get some consistency in my results. So get points on the board. That's more important. Then I shall try experimentation later. I think I'm not going to try. I mean, I roughly know what kind of systems we can play. You can play a 4-2-3-1. We can play a 4-3-3. We've also got the Hadrian's Wall and Kingstonian Calamity. So it's 4 tactics that I kind of like settled with what this team can play. I definitely want to stick to one. So I'm trying to find something that the boys can play comfortably with. Coyle back to Pontiso. Pontiso out to Sase. Sase to Evran. Evran to... Oh, and there was a beautiful ball for Cummings, but he's offside. It's moments like this I live for. Okay, Phelan up top on his own. Damien Phelan could be substituted very quickly in today's game. He's not bad. 16-16. Good jump. If he can get a chance inside the box, I'm sure he's going to bury it. Cummings crossing the ball. And it's Phelan again, but block. Bochniewicz. Corner. Graham to take this. The boys are in the right position, I hope. Oh, no. This does not look good. Cummings. To Evran Karadeniz comes away. He has the skill. He has the ability. He has what? You sweet thing, you. Evran Karadeniz. Oh, he has it. Oh man, I was just hoping. This is the reason why I signed him. Oh, look at. Oh man, carry the ball for us, man. Carry this team on your shoulders. This is the young Evran Karadeniz. I signed him for a record. How much did we sign him for? I can't even remember now. I better not get too excited. We might lose this game. I keep doing shit like this. 11.5 million. For me, that's a huge amount of money. Ruben Neves calls reaches the danger. Ruben Neves again. Do not score. Do not ruin my moment, please. Thank you, Coyle, to Cummings. Cummings back to Pontiso to Phelan. Phelan to Evran Karadeniz. Loses out. Ruben Neves. I think Karadeniz has low bravery. That's one thing I cannot improve. Valencia to Goodman. Goodman shoots. Thank you very much. All right. But between all my tactics, this tactic creates the most number of chances inside the box. So it's the best at creating chances in the box, and it's even better than my 4-3-3. So it's got a bit more solidity to it defensively. So that's one of the reasons why I'm partial to using this instead of the 4-3-3. If my wingbacks becomes defensively solid, maybe I can use the 4-3-3. Oh, it cleared off the line. There's a man standing at the far post. He did it. He cleared the ball off the line. Wolves looking to get the equalizer. So far, we're making it hard for them to play up from the back. 68% passing completion for defenders. My goodness, I hate those kind of free kicks. Grounders, we can't really deal with those because we're half decent in the air. Oh, tackle inside the box. Again, another block from the boys. 42. I'm about to turn on Kingstonian Calamity, the tactic. Yes. We have a tactic called Kingstonian Calamity. It's just there to hold out these leads. We get a lead, and then Kingstonian Calamity. I'm looking at it. We got Coyle. I can play him here. Okay. Then we got Pontiso, Evran, Cummings, Phelan, and Higgins. Pontiso is another central defender. Possible. Okay. Let's finish the match with these players. I'm not going to make a substitution. Sepulveda to Gilead to Ruben Neves. To Ruben Neves now. Garcia. And they win the ball. Yes, but they can't launch an attack. Garcia comes at us. Valencia is out to Graham. He looks for options, but there's a wall. There's a wall just waiting for them. Higgins, Cummings, Evran. Evran now has been pulled all the way to midfield. I'm training him as a DLF on support. Okay. Phelan, Evran to Sase. Back to Pontiso, to Bauer. Bauer looks for Higgins, and it goes out for a throw. We got Garcia now to Goodman. Block. Patricio gets to the ball. Kingstonian need these battling wins. Sase to Higgins. Higgins. Oh, I thought it was going to go in. Corner. We got enough players at the back. Coyle. Back to Evran. Evran plays it out wide to Cummings. Cummings. He crosses it. Evran Karadeniz. Oh, it's coming in. But he couldn't connect. Garcia to Graham. Graham comes in, shoots wild. Okay, they've gone into a system that is a 4-3-3. So you become a wing back on defense. We got Haps, but we have a Pass into space, control fluid. Now we're going control flexible. Have so Ruben Neves crossing it into the hands of Rui Patricio again. Thank you. You Portuguese beauty, you. Patricio to Pontiso. Pontiso back to Patricio. Patricio plays it. Oh man, the pass was not good enough. Come on. They go wide. They look for options. They come inside the box. It's a Wolves have equalized. Unbelievable. Okay. All right. It's time for Slugfest. Cummings, Phelan, Higgins, Evran, Cadiz, Phelan, Higgins, Cummings, Phelan, Coyle, Bauer, Sassé. All right, we're going to try and go for it ourselves. Haps to Brannigan. Brannigan to Ronan. Ronan plays it. It's Goodman. Goodman comes in. It's 1-1. Wolves 1. Kingstonian 1. Did we get too defensive too early? Something tells me yes, I did. Hermes to Pontiso. Pontiso finds Ring. Ring to... this is the tactic which has got the wrong instructions. Oh my goodness. This is the mistake. I knew this was a mistake. But it's a bit late now. Ruben Neves to Brannigan. Brannigan looks... it's Ronan. Ronan comes in. Rui Patricio makes another great save. As a Kingstonian attempt to find a winner. Or at least survive. Hermes to Cummings. Cummings to Ring. Back to Pontiso. Pontiso to Coyle. Coyle to Hermes. Hermes down the line is Cummings. Cummings. It's the 4-3-3s against each other. 2-1. Yes. The 4-3-3 versus the 4-3-3. Oh yes. Coyle. Coyle played it out to Bow, and down the line he went for Cummings. Cummings. Somehow they trickle into the back of the net. Yes. This is the battle of the 4-3-3s. Okay, we're going to change this role to a central defender on defend. And we want you to sit narrow and cut inside with the ball. I want you to dribble less. And you, correct. Mundo, let's go. Down, 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 come on. Yes, Hermes with the ball. Hermes to Pontiso. Pontiso looks at Cummings again. Cummings goes down the line. Higgins misses. Yes. Yes, if the AI wants to go 4-3-3, I have my answer to the 4-3-3 too. Okay. Sassé with the ball to Higgins. Higgins to Ring. Ring to Cummings. Cummings back to Coyle. Coyle to Cummings. Cummings will get down the line. He'll cross it again. Coyle. Coyle finds Ring. Ring has to give it to... No, it's dangerous. This is too many players in front. And Hermes to Pontiso to Ring to Sassé. Sassé down the line for Higgins. Higgins goes down. Higgins crossing it. It's Cummings. It's oh my goodness. That was such a well-crafted attempt. But they couldn't bury it. Pontiso with the corner. Where we don't have anybody in our team that can take corners. Everyone's rating is like 8, 7. Okay, Garcia. Okay, the Kingstonian calamity system may be called up very soon because I want to hold on. No, it's Patricio. It's 10 minutes to go. Haps cleared. Back to Haps again. Haps to Brannigan. Brannigan shoots. Rui Patricio makes a save. But still, this is much more better because they're giving me space. I can definitely attack them. But what we're going to do is we're going to go structured now. And we are going to exploit the left flank, exploit the right flank. It's not play out of defense. Wait, undo those changes because this guy is further forward. So we want to attack the right flank. All right, with just a couple of minutes left, we'll hold the lead down. Pontiso, Higgins, Coyle will come back here. Pontiso, Higgins will come here. And Pontiso will come here. Everyone will come here. Cummings and Ring. No, Ring can come. Wow, I got so many defenders now. Ring will come here. Everyone Caradis, Pontiso. Pontiso is not really much of a defender, but never mind. As we attempt to hold on to the lead. Pass into space, control, structured, counter structured. Sase with the throw to Cummings to Ring. And we buy ourselves another corner. We are trying to hold them down. Wolves want to come up and bite us on the ass. Hermes to Evran Karadenis to Ring. Ring back to Evran Karadenis to Ring. Ring looks down the line and it's a corner. It's a few minutes left. Look at this, 3 versus 2. Mistake? I hope not. Please do not let them win the ball. Yes, Pontiso with the ball. Play it back to the Cummings. Cummings back to Pontiso. 91 minutes. Evran. Rick. What a third goal! Yes! Oh my lordy! That was one hell of a corner. Oh, right out the trading. Oh man, everything you've worked for has come to fruition. Pontiso to Evran Karan, the knees to Ring, passing it to Bush, the defender, and it's 3-1. And it's a corner to defend. It's not going to threaten us. Yes, thank you, Sandy, for the calamity. I mean, I do like this tactic. I just need to use the right version because I've got 2 versions and the one I'm using is the one I should have used. Okay. You predicted a win for Kingstonian. Yeah, I know. Thank you, but it didn't feel like anybody expected us to win. Yes. And Kingstonian have beaten Wolves and have climbed up to 12, 16 points. Let's not talk about how close we are to the top because the last time I talked like that, we ended up, ending up in a relegation battle after that. So we managed to climb out of the bottom half of the table and we've moved into the middle of the table, which is definitely something that I'm very happy with. So we had this really horrific start and we've gone back up. So it was after the defeat to Spurs and the win over West Ham, we've now come back up. So it's not too bad. A 3-1 win over West Ham, a 4-3 defeat in between 2 3-1 wins, and now we have got a home match against Liverpool. How are we going to play against Liverpool? We're definitely going with this tactic. I prefer this. We do have a 4-3-3, but this tactic and the calamity system, they seem to be working a lot better for us. We definitely have another tactic called the sledgehammer, which works, but I need to use it at the right time. If I don't use it at the right time, I'll get screwed. So our team isn't very suited to playing the 4-3-3, but the problem is I have 3 very good players up top. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I've got this guy who I'm training as a DLF on support, who's really good with the right prayer traits. I got Cummings, who likes to cut in from the left hand side. He likes to beat the offside trap. He crosses when he gets the chance. He has been playing very well for us. He's a Scottish international. I got Callum Higgins I want to develop. He's 21 years old. A lot of potential. This guy's got a lot going for him, this regen. The only player in this whole mix so I'm not really convinced about is Damien Phelan, but if I don't give him enough chances, he doesn't really show what it's worth. Now on the bench, we've got another player called Evan Brun, who's not too bad as well. So we've got the players. I mean, I should be looking at using a 4-3-3 kind of attack. Look at this. I got Ashley Pope on the bench who can't even play, and he's valued at 8 million. So we've got all these players on the bench who can suit a 4-3-3 easily, and I should be using them. And I have to be very careful. I have to kind of play it the same way I just did, which is look at the situation in the game and then make a decision accordingly. We did okay, and we ended up using three tactics in that one game to get past the Wolves, and now we have to do the same thing against Liverpool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. Will we be able to do better than last season? Last season we finished 13th, and this season, well, I still have a transfer window that I plan to exercise my transfer fee in. We've got like 50 million that is available, and I am looking at making one more signing, which is probably going to be a central defender. We've got 3 wins on the trot. I want to thank all of you for your comments so far. If you have any questions, please look me on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted to FM.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel, and yes, for your insights into your own systems. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.